to this video because this is gonna be a really fun and kind of quirky and silly video. I thought it would be really fun for me to introduce you to me and just let you know a little bit about myself, and let you see that I am just like you and that I'm weird and that I have these weird tendencies and I like weird things. So I just wanted to share a video with you about me, and I'm going to introduce you to 10 facts about Caitlin that might be interesting. They might not interest you at all, and that's fine, and that's rude. You should be interested, but I'm just kidding. I hope that you find something in this video that you can relate to, and you're like, yeah, that's me too, or you just think it's hilarious. If you do, comment in the box. If there's one thing that I say about myself that you're like, oh, me too, I want to know about it because I want us to become friends. So if I say something you're like, yes, that's me too, say it in the box. So yeah, without further ado, this is me. So first off, my name is Caitlin. It's not Katie Barnes. It's not Katie Barnesy. That's just my fun way of saying my name. My dad used to call me Katie Bird as a kid, and so I picked up the name Katie, and then just turned Barnesy into that because it's cute. So my name's Caitlin, and really quickly, I am married. I have 2 dogs. One of them's right here, destroying the bed. This is Palmer. My other dog, Scarlett, she's not up here yet, but she might wander up. And if she does, I will introduce you to her because she is my best friend and she is my firstborn child. So I treat my dogs like my kids. So I have 2 kids and I have a husband and we live in a house. Okay, that is the basics of me. Now the first thing I want to tell you about me, and this one is really special to me. The number one place that I want to live, or if I could live in any place in the whole world, I would choose Alaska. Now I know that's probably crazy, like it's freezing, it's dark, I get it, and everybody's told me reasons why I shouldn't want to live in Alaska, but we're going to tell you reasons why I want to live in Alaska. Number 1, it's beautiful. Number 2, there's so much land, like you can live in the middle of nowhere. That's another thing, is I want to live in the middle of nowhere. Like I would love to live in the middle of nowhere in the woods in this little tiny hut, and not a hut, probably because it'd be really cold, but like a log cabin with the fire, and you're just in the middle of nowhere and no one can find you, and if you want to go into town you can. So that's why I want to live in Alaska. It's beautiful, it's wonderful. I understand it gets dark, that's fine. Whatever, turn a light on and put light a fire, whatever. But the big part about that is my husband also wants to live in Alaska. So we both have that Alaska thing going for us, and I'm pretty sure it's the reason we married each other is because we both said we would live in Alaska. So number 1, Alaska is my dream state to live in. Okay, number 2, this one's really quirky, and you're gonna think this one's a little bit weird, and I bet nobody's gonna have this in common with me, but I'm gonna share it. So in a bag of potato chips, I told you it was weird. When I have a bag of potato chips, and usually I eat like tortilla chips, I only eat the broken chips. Yeah, I know that's weird, but I don't like eating the whole chip. I think because it's really big, the triangles, they're big, and it's hard to take a full bite of a chip. So I search through the bag and I find the broken chips. Now my husband's tricky, and if he sees me doing that, he walks over and smashes the bag so that all the chips are broken, and then I just end up eating the whole bag, which isn't fair. Like he shouldn't do that, but whatever. So number 2, I eat only broken potato chips. Weird fact. Number 3 fact, I drive like a grandma. I always drive the speed limit. Like I don't care that you want me to go fast, and I don't care how fast I need to get there. I always drive the speed limit. So if you're ever around me and you're driving near me or anything like that, like, I just got a message. If you're ever near me or driving around, whatever, I'm gonna be doing the speed limit. I'm sorry. Like, I can't break the law. Like, I have a really hard time breaking rules. I'm a very big rule follower, so I will always drive the speed limit. And I think that's probably a rarity, but I think the speed limits are a good idea. Sorry. So number 3, I always drive the speed limit. Number 4, I love puzzles. So puzzles are my favorite thing to do. I have hundreds and hundreds of puzzles that I've made, and I keep my puzzles. So when I make them, I actually, I put down packaging tape. I think that's what it's called, the clear tape. I put that down on top of it and wrap it in the clear tape so I can keep my puzzles. I'll show you my puzzles right now. Okay, so these are my puzzles. I have some of them up on my wall right now. I have a lot of Disney puzzles, a lot of animal puzzles because I love animals. I have Winnie the Pooh, one of my favorites. This one is Tangled. I have more. Look. This one is absolutely beautiful, like, and it's huge. That one was so much fun to make. So there's that one. I have Dumbo. Look, isn't that beautiful? Thomas Kincaid. That is the type of puzzles I love using. This is a wolf poster. Told you I love my animals. I don't know if you can see a theme. It's all Disney and animals, and that's Little Mermaid. I have a few others. I don't know where they are. But I've made literally over 500 puzzles in my life, and I've kept the last like 20 of them. Okay, so that is my fun fact number 4. That is me loving puzzles. I love puzzles. I think it's so much fun to try to fit all the pieces together, and at the end you have a beautiful picture. Now, the weird part about me loving puzzles and doing puzzles is that I don't use the box when I make a puzzle. So a lot of people, when you're making a puzzle, you put up the box so you can see the picture you're trying to make. I don't do that. I just try to find the pieces and put them together. I challenge myself a little bit more. So I love puzzles and I do them in a weird way. That's number 4. Number 5. And this one is another one you probably don't have in common with me, but you might. I don't use toothpaste. I know that sounds really gross. Okay, but I do brush my teeth. I just don't use regular store-bought toothpaste. I make my own toothpaste out of coconut oil and baking soda, and I've been doing it for a long time. At one time, I bought the charcoal toothpaste, and I was using that until it ran out. Now I'm back into the coconut oil and baking soda, and it works. I've been to the dentist, and they're like, your teeth are fine, so yeah, I think it works. I know you don't get the foam and you don't get the suds of a normal toothpaste, but it works. So why not? So that's number 5. I don't use regular toothpaste. I use my homemade toothpaste. Number 6. This one is another fact that has something to do with hygiene a little bit. And my coworkers can, oops, my curtains. My coworkers can vouch for this because I tell them all the time and they always see me doing it. So I have to admit this, and this is really me being vulnerable, but the one thing I always forget to do, I never forget to brush my teeth. I don't forget to brush my hair. I don't forget to put underwear on. I don't forget to put a bra on. I always forget to put deodorant on, like almost daily. So there is deodorant in my car. There's deodorant in my purse. There's deodorant in my work bag. There's deodorant in random spots in my house. Like in my kitchen, I have deodorant because I forget to do it so much that I like catch myself. I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to put deodorant on. And so then I put it on wherever I am. So my coworkers can vouch for this. I'm sometimes standing at work and comes in my mind and I'm like, I forgot to put deodorant on. So I put my deodorant on. So that is random fact number 6. Now the next thing that I'm gonna share, this one's a little personal, sort of, but this is fact number 7. I have something called spondylolisthesis. Try to say that 10 times fast. So it's called spondylolisthesis, and basically, spondylolisthesis is when the bottom, calmer. So spondylolisthesis is when the bottom of your back, there's a curvature. I'll put a picture of it up on the video right now, somewhere. And spondylolisthesis is when the bottom of your back isn't completely straight, so your spine is supposed to be in line and all your vertebrae are supposed to line up on top of each other. And spondylolisthesis is when one of them kind of juts out. It's not super painful. Sometimes my back hurts. I just have to take care of my back. I can't do too much bendy types of yoga. So I used to be really big into gymnastics and doing back bends and all that kind of stuff. I kind of can't do that anymore. So I have that little back thing going on. So that's number 7. Now I'm on number 8. Number 8 is I love watches. But I only have one watch, but I am obsessed with knowing what time it is. That's probably not a good thing. I probably shouldn't be obsessed with knowing what time it is. But if I don't know what time it is, I honestly have almost like anxiety attacks. Like I need to know what time it is, and I love looking at the time. I don't know why. Really random. So that's number 8. Number 9. We're getting close to the end. I know everybody says this, but I literally talk to myself all the time. It's really bad. Like when I'm in the car, I'm having conversations with myself. In the shower, I'm having conversations with myself. And I don't mean just up in here. I mean, I'm literally talking as if there's another person in the car with me, or talking as if there's another person in the room with me. So like, I do this type of thing, like talking to somebody, like all the time. I'm just always talking to somebody or saying something to somebody. Nobody's there. But I'm always talking to myself. So yeah, that's a really random thing about me. So I'm always talking to myself. And so if you see me and I'm driving and you see me talking, you probably are thinking, oh, she's just using her the phone on her car. No, I don't have that on my car. I'm literally just talking to myself. So I talk to myself a lot. And number 10, and this one's super duper random, but I thought it was fun to share. I always, if I'm home, always eat off of baby spoons and forks. I know it's weird. I don't own any children, but I have plenty of children-sized forks and spoons, and I'm about to show you.
So this is my fork and spoon collection right now. I have a few others, but they're in the dishwasher. This one is one I've had since I was a little kid. Look, isn't that so cute? This is a Cars one. This is a nice, fun one I got from Target. This is a Tigger one. Gotta love Tigger. I also have a Winnie the Pooh fork. And then this one, I don't know what that is. I think it's Shopkins. I don't have kids, but I liked it, so I bought it. And then this is Tinkerbell. So these are my little forks and spoons, and I only eat off of these. Only.
So yes, I always eat off of baby forks and spoons. I know it's weird, I just like the smaller size utensils. So if you're ever looking for a gift to buy Caitlin, I will give you my address and you can send me some baby forks and spoons and I will use them. I don't like the rubber ones, that's not what I'm talking about, not the rubber ones. I like the little, I showed you, so I like those. And I've had some of those forks and spoons since I was like a kid, and I love it. Like the Winnie the Pooh ones, love them. So yeah, I love eating off of baby forks and spoons, and I don't have any children. So those are my fun, like 10 facts about me. If any of those are relatable to you, awesome. Tell me in the comments below. If you want another video like this, because I have a whole lot of more random facts, tell me in the comments. If you have something fun that you want to share about yourself, tell me in the comments, because I want to know you, because I want to know about you a little bit more too. So tell me about you. I'm so glad you got to meet me a little bit. I'll do another one of these in a little bit just so you can get to know me even more because I'm so exciting. No, I'm not really, but I think it's cool when we can all make weird connections with each other. So there are my 10 facts. Thanks for tuning in and can't wait to hear from you. Bye.